My dear colleague, and I would call a partner in crime, Dilu Mamunugava, Minister of Investment Promotion, the Secretary to the Ministry of Industries, Mrs. Tilaka Jayasundara, dignitaries at the head table, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, it gives me great pleasure, to be honest, to see a boat show happening in Sri Lanka at a time when Sri Lanka tourism is just on its right course. I remember 1 year ago, having a boat show or having this kind of a function would have been a very, very rare possibility. We were just struggling to find the daylight or find the fuel or to make sure our children go to school. But Sri Lanka is a resilient nation. Sri Lankans are with so much of capacity. Sri Lankans are with so much of innovation. And this boat show is also one of those testaments to show what Sri Lankans could actually do. I originally, even though I contested from Badulla, my hometown was Wattala. And I know the Alakan, the Hamilton Alla very well. So I remember Neil Marine very well. So when I see all those boats, and I remember my father used to know Mr. Neil, probably that's the founder. And I used to be a kid and have seen boats being built at the point of my time. I still keep wondering, we are an island nation. We have water all around us. We are an island nation. We are a beautiful island. Not just a normal island, we have the best waters. We don't have sharks in the water. Our waters are warm. The waters that people will just die to come and just dive in, just to take their boats around. But how many of us, if I ask you here, can actually swim? It's unfortunate that we have not got it into our culture, the importance of the marine tourism and marine as an industry. I think it's an ideal time, and I'm kudos to all the sponsors and the organizers for having this event. My chairman of the Sri Lanka Tourist Promotional Bureau is here. I have been from the start that I took over, I was been telling him, we need to identify Sri Lanka as a marine destination. And one of the best ways to do is with these sailboats, with more events. We've spoken to ADEX and launching Sri Lanka also in October as a marine destination, as a diving destination. We have more than 142 shipwrecks around our seas. These boats could be used in different ways for people to go diving. And right now, a tourist in Sri Lanka spends only $180, which is very, very, very minimum. If you are to make tourism a lucrative industry, it is absolutely important people to spend more. If people are to spend more, there should be products for people to spend more. They should sail, they should have yachts, they should have the jet skis, they should do all sorts of things. I was even telling my chairmans at our weekly meeting, if we need to make our seas safe. Minisu muhudara baya wenna narakai, bathurata baya wenna narakai. People should be able to swim. People should be able to, we should be able to give them protection. There should be boats manning people from the seas. There are 100 people that dies a year in Negombo Beach alone. That's unfortunate. We have not got our strategy right. So, again, I just went out of the topic, but to bring it back, I believe what the organizers have done is absolutely timely. And from a tourism perspective, I can't be more happy than what I am right now. And I've seen the products, what the Sri Lankans could do. One good option, one good thing that we saw when we went to India for road shows in Cochin. On their waters, they have, what do they call them, Chalaka? The boat houses. Yeah, the boat houses. It's so famous in Cochin, and so many tourists use those. We have Bolgoda Lake. We have so many lakes that we could use these boats. Those are in-house. We are running out of capacity in hotel rooms. For the India-Pakistan series, already all the hotels are sold out. Coming for this season right now, currently, this is our sort of off-season. I don't want Sri Lanka to be a season and off-season. We are a 365-day season because Sri Lanka offers all of that kind of a product. But right now we have 5,000 tourists arriving a day, and we are finding it difficult to manage. So there's so much of investment opportunity, Honorable Minister, and I'm sure with your ability and your perseverance, there'll be so much of investment where we could use the marine industry to take to the next level. So I'm actually delighted, and I just have no words to express, and I'm just waiting to see when this starts. And I saw it starting from the 27th to the 29th, and the mid of the period happens to be my birthday, so I can have a party on one of those boats. So it is ideally timely what you're doing in October, because we're trying to have a lot of marine activities. As I said, even the sea has to be safe. We need to get people to come into the sea. Pitarata, in foreign countries, on a Saturday, Sunday, people will tag their boats, go into a marina, just get their boats in the water. We need that culture in. I was thinking even Sri Lankan schools should start sailing as a sport. These are things that how we can really promote marine tourism, and that is quite a possibility, because we are, by nature, we are a very sporty country, and we should be able to get into so many things. I mean, from water sports alone, I'm sure Sri Lankans can win much more medals than what we can get from cricket. So ideally, if you really look at it, there is immense possibilities of what we can all get together and do. And I'm once again like to thank the sponsors, especially Sail Lanka, Morex Lanka, as well as Neil Marine, for coming forward and sponsoring this event. It's going to be a phenomenal show. It's the first time of an event. We have prepared a calendar for Sri Lanka. Whether the governments change, whether a minister change, the calendar of events in Sri Lanka should remain. October should be our marine tourism month. November we have a different event month. December we have another. January is our Goa Literary Festival and all the other events. We have categorized it as a calendar event. So the tourism policy will remain, and these should be a must. There should be people on the beach. People should get into the beach. Those days Mount Lavinia Beach, the Negombo Beach had such a buzz. But now we need to have more boating culture also inside these beaches, so that people will get more excited, more enthusiastic about getting into the water. So on that note, thank you so much for having me. We have lots of plans, and I see there is immense amount of scope of what we can do. We are on the process of developing a yacht marina in Galle, Port City, as well as Trinco. Those three will be ideally enough. Maintenance of these boats is another part of it. If you really look at it, if you want high-end tourism, parking a yacht of one of the Bollywood stars would be so expensive keeping it in Dubai. Why not keep it in Galle? Fly down in your own private jet into Koggala, take your yacht, go around, you make money to Sri Lanka. Simple manners, simple things. It'll be cheaper. We have the quality, standards are much higher. We have a product, and we Sri Lankans could do it. So I welcome you all to join it. Let's show the world in October what Sri Lanka has got and what our boating culture is going to be. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having me. Thank you.